Hi, this is Candy with Love Notes. Today, we're going to work with a yoga belt. This is a 10-foot belt, a little easier to work with than the shorter ones, but you could use two neckties tied together, two bathrobe ties tied together. So you want something fairly long. You start with putting it behind you, underneath your armpits. There's a buckle at one side. Be careful that you don't hit yourself with it. And make sure the ends are even. And I put them over the same shoulder. You can hear the buckle hitting the chair. I'm sitting to do this. I'm going to pull straight down the back. So I'm going to show you the side view and the back view. So all I've done is take them down the back and pull straight down. Now I'm going to take and change the belts into each hand and pull it wide. I don't want to pull it low because that doesn't support between my shoulder blades. I want to pull wide between my shoulder blades. And then you don't have to turn around all like this. I'm just going to keep you visual. And then I tie it high underneath the breast area. So I want to have a sense of the empire look for women that lifts the breast area up so the belt is more evenly set between the front and back body. So there's a little bit of a dip. If it were breast area, for men, it would be more level. So that's it. This is belt lifting of the chest. So why would you do this? Because you asked that in this unusual thing. But first of all, it's going to be about support. There's a structure of bones that keeps us upright, and it contains our heart, lungs, particularly the ribs. So this immediately gives me support. It takes my shoulder blades down the back body. It lifts my rib cage, sternum, and collarbones up. So I have an alignment for breath to be easier, heartbeat to be easier, pressure in the abdominal area to be lessened. The second thing it does is remind you of your shape, that you have dimension. You're wide, you're deep, you're round. So sometimes we forget about our rib cage having depth to it, that our lungs are round, our heart's round. And secondly, about that shape is the fact that the lungs and heart live round in this area. There are no lungs in your belly. So in this area, you want to have your awareness of your breath and your heartbeat. The third thing it does is give you information about breathing, because breathing doesn't happen up and down. Breathing happens sideways, to the top, and to the back. So as I breathe, inhale, I want to feel like my belt tightens to the sides. I want to feel like my breath tightens to the back. So the sense of expansion. On the exhalation, I want to keep the expansion. So I inhale and that tightens. Exhale, I keep it that way. There's a slight receding, but not a drop. So this is not breathing, this is pumping. The breath happens inside the rib cage, so it's an inhalation. It's an exhalation. Breathing happens inside the body, inside the rib cage, inside the cavity. I hope this is helpful, and I recommend you wear your belt every day, for part of the day, through a chore, on the computer, on the telephone, doing your dishes. So we meet again. This is Candy. Namaste.